In today's video, we're going to be going over the rogue bikes in Fortnite, how to use them, where to get them from, and everything else in between. So first things first, where can you get these bikes? Well, if we open up our drop maps here, you can tell they only spawn around the area of Mega City. Mega City being the main spawning area with a total of 9 possible bikes spawning there. Them leading all the way out into Frenzy Field and Slappy Shores, but not exceeding this area. Yes, you can still get the old dirt bikes in Fortnite. As you see here, I turn on the dirt bikes. You can see where they are on the map, but the rogue bikes are very far and few in between. Now this vehicle, in my opinion, is the best vehicle currently in Fortnite when it comes to speed and maneuvering, but it's the most open and it's easiest for people to shoot you because you're not inside of a car, so you can get sniped easily off this or you can get beamed easily off this. The rogue bikes can spawn with 100% fuel, but that is quite rare. The bikes are very fast and they have a total top speed of 96 kilometers per hour in game, so you can maneuver across the map really quickly. If you happen to find yourself in Mega City in the game and you want to get yourself a rogue bike, the easiest location to get that is not just on the outskirts near the road, but also in the bottom corner of the map here, right next to the gas station. You'll see there's a holographic bike, and if you go into this building here, this is a shop that sells the bikes essentially, so you can just take one of them. Do note, don't jump on this if someone is shooting at you because they don't typically face the windows and the exits. This is more for a slow escape. Now these bikes don't have a native reverse feature. You do wheel the bikes backwards by foot, so it's important to keep that in mind. You're not going to be going super fast while going backwards in them. The bikes have multiple controls in the game. You have your standard controls that let you go forward and side to side, and then also backwards. And then on top of that as well, you have a horn, which is a standard Fortnite horn sound that we've had for bikes in the past. And then you have the switch seat button. So this bike does allow a passenger, so someone to sit on the back of it. On top of that as well, we have a super slide / trick button. Now this works a lot better than the dirt bikes in my opinion. It allows you to turn corners with a nice bit of a drift and bit of tire turn there. And it allows you to boost a little bit each time you do that as well. And then on top of that as well, you have your standard trick button. And then you can do stuff like basic spins around. Now these tricks in my opinion don't work as well as they work on the dirt bikes, but this is more of a speedster bike than it is a trick bike. Also on top of this trick button, you have the super slide button. If you hit the super slide button, your vehicle will stop as fast as possible. And if you're playing on some high graphics settings, you'll see some nice tire slide there as well. The easiest way to do the super slide is just to let go of all your other buttons and then just hold the trick button. You can also, if you pull backwards at the right time, do a really nice nosedive or pin type stop, as you see here, which is pretty cool. Now these vehicles you can actually fill up with fuel. Some of the vehicles in the past in Fortnite we haven't been able to, like the Stark Industry cars for example. While driving these vehicles, just like the motorbikes we had in Fortnite, you can actually use a gun. It is a lot harder to control the vehicle when you pull out a weapon, and it does take a while for you to put your hands back on there, even if you aren't holding the gun out anymore. You can also use a sword while riding this, which is really cool because you weren't able to use the shockwave hammer while riding motorbikes in the past. If you go to do the dash attack while riding the bike, it just takes you off the bike completely. Now, what are these specific buttons that you need to press in order to use the bike? You might be confused, being like, hey, you didn't say any of the buttons. What are the default buttons? Well, everyone's buttons are going to be different. I'm going to show you how you can figure yours out or where you can change them. Now, if you can't see what your controls are, what you want to do is you want to open up your settings menu here. You want to go to the UI tab here, which is the third one. Scroll down to where it says controller prompts and then apply that. And right below where my webcam is here, you'll be able to see that I can see all what my controls are now. Now, if you want to change these controls, it's very simple. All you have to do is go into your control settings, whether that be controller or keyboard or mouse, and then scroll all the way down until it comes up with the vehicle. And this is listed as sports bike in Fortnite here rather than rogue bike, which may indicate in the future we might get other types of sport bikes, which will be pretty cool. Now do note, while boosting on this vehicle, you're going to waste a lot more fuel than you would typically use, just say if you were riding it normally. This vehicle's a lot of fun, so I do highly recommend it. And if you try to run someone over, it does do damage to them, but it doesn't do as much damage compared to if you're running someone over with a car. This vehicle has some of the lowest health of any vehicle ever in Fortnite, so do be careful if you get heavy sniped because it is likely to blow up. You can also heal while riding on the vehicle, which is really important to note, and that's not just slap juices, that includes every other heal in the game also, stuff like half bots too. Now if the tires of this vehicle's pop, it's going to be a lot harder to control, just like anything in the game. And unfortunately you can't put cow catchers or tires on this vehicle in Fortnite, but those have been vaulted anyway. If you do lose a tire like any vehicle in Fortnite, it will lose its health the more you drive it. So that's how you use the rogue bike in Fortnite. Hopefully this video has helped you out. If it has in any shape or form, help me out by subscribing down below. Only 5% of people who watch my videos are currently subscribed. Thank you for watching, and I'll catch you guys on the flip side. Bye.